The Darryl Mobley Show, where you can change your life, achieve your dreams, be happier, and live your best destiny with the best life coach on the planet, Darryl Mobley.
Hello, friends. You are listening to The Darryl Mobley Show, your life coach on the radio. The Darryl Mobley Show is the drama-free, success-focused excuses. They are not welcome. Forget the whining. Make progress. No negativity allowed. Work your plan. And zero, zilch, nada, psychobabble radio show. Here's why. So that you can achieve your goals and live your best life. I'm Darryl Mobley, and I've been called son, brother, husband, dad, friend, Coach Mobley, and one of the best life coaches on the planet. Today, right here, right now, Coach Mobley is all yours. Let's get started. I want to talk about something that affects so many people. And I think when you hear what I'm going to talk about here, you're going to understand why you need to stay with me the entire show. I will also take any call, or you can reach out and contact me about any of the topics that I, as a life coach, am asked to weigh in on. Relationships, starting or growing a business, goal setting, bad habits, good habits, staying happy, getting unstuck, recovering from setbacks, parenting, divorce, career success, marriage, and anything in between. You can reach out to me by calling the show hotline at 833-9, or you can reach out to me by going to CoachMobley.com and send a message to me. It will be sent to me right as I'm in the middle of my show. So if you hear me stutter during the show or pause, maybe I'm reading the message that they've said, hey, you need to look at this one. This is a pretty darn good one, okay? Here's what I want to do today. I want to cover work-life balance. This is something I get asked about an awful lot. Here's some of the things that you need to think about. If you are suffering from a life that is not in balance, you may be feeling or going through one or more of the following. Maybe you feel tired all the time or frequently. You might wake up, be one of those people who wakes up and says, I'm tired all the time. Maybe you're having chronic headaches or neck and shoulder pain. Maybe your patience is not what it should be with loved ones and those you work with and things like that. Perhaps your relationships are not what they could be. Maybe you don't even have a good relationship. Perhaps you're one of those people who is always checking your email for work when you're not at work. As I always tell people, including members of my family, it's not as if you are the president or something and world peace hangs on your fingertips. I think they'll be okay without you checking their messages, they from the office. Perhaps you're checking social media frequently. You know, you have fear of missing out. Oh, something's happening. Somebody's enjoying themselves too much. If you're going through these things, you just might not have a life that's in balance. Perhaps you're not clear on your priorities. You may think you are, but maybe you don't really have in front of you, here are the things that are most important to me. Let me make sure I spend time on those things. If you're suffering from any of those things today, this show is the one for you, because today we're going to cover how you can get work-life balance in 14 easy steps. 14 steps between you and life balance. Life is sweetest when lived in balance. That's my story, and I've been sticking to that one for over 20 years. Because you see, for more than 20 years, I've conducted research among both those who feel their lives are balanced and those who feel their lives are way out of whack. Here's what I've seen. Those in balance and those whose lives are out of whack, they're not separated by education, by gender, by upbringing, marital status, income, none of those things. Those are not the things that determine whether you live a life in balance. If you make a lot of money, you don't make enough money. None of those things are things that say, okay, therefore, if you don't make much money, your life is in balance. If you make too much money, no. None of those things have anything to do with it. You would then ask me, because you're really smart out there, you're in my audience, what does separate those who live their lives in balance and those who don't? Here's my simple answer, but it's very true. Those who live their lives in balance versus those whose lives are out of balance What separates them are the actions they take day in and day out. Now, what I'm going to share with you today are going to be, as I say, 14 of the actions taken by those who enjoy the benefits of work-life balance. We're going to talk about them. I'm going to break them down. You can reach out to me about them as I go through, or you can bring up a totally different topic, your call. How powerful are these actions? They are so powerful, so proven, that I recommend them to all of those I coach. And here's the thing. If you hear me telling you that I recommend actions, certain things to people that I coach, you have to know that these things are proven, because my clients are not in the business of me telling them things that do not work. I have not been a life coach for over 20 years with great clients all over the country, all over the world, because my advice is not good. It's good. You and I on this show are together. All of our listeners, we're a family. We're together because we want to create and live a great life in all of our areas, personally and professionally. We don't want to live a great life just personally with a screwed up professional life. We don't want to just live a great life professionally with a screwed up personal life. I guarantee you this, that if you consistently apply what we cover today, you'll be a long way towards living a great life. It's that straightforward. Here's why. You see, success leaves clues. I like studying success. All of those who know me, friends and family, will tell you that he is not really one who wants to hear you take him on a journey through failure. I want to learn how something didn't work. I want to break it down, unpack it, and then make sure I don't do those things or my clients don't do those things. But I'm about, okay, what does it take to win, to live our best life, to succeed? The principles, the action steps, the techniques, the strategies I share with you today, they will work for you as they've worked for thousands of my clients over the years, just as they've worked for history's greatest super achievers. The simple difference in a free society between those who live great lives and those who don't is the application of specific knowledge. You and I will embrace that knowledge today, and you're going to apply it. And as you apply it, your level of success, happiness, and fulfillment will increase. I guarantee it. So, let me jump on the very first of the 14 things you absolutely must do to get work-life balance. Here's what it is. Number one, I want you to write down the 100 things you want to do, be, have, or experience during your time on this earth. I want you to think big. When you finish this list, you'll be focused and more energized about each day of your life. It'll be exciting to you. Again, write down the 100 things you want to do, to be. See, I know some of you are writing down what I'm saying instead of recording. So I'm going to say it again. To do, to be, to have, or to experience during your time on this earth. All the things. Think of those things. Don't think about the things that you're going to be allowed to do. Step back and say, well, what do I want? And that's one of the toughest questions that I always ask my clients. What do you want? So many people get caught up in, they approach life with a fatalistic, limited thought pattern. I don't want that. I'm asking you, write down the list of the things, the 100 things you want to do, be, have, or experience. And don't tell me you can't come up with 100. Don't come to me unless you have at least 100 things. I can come up with 100 things for you that are fantastic. Dream big. So very, very important. All right, now I've got a special gift for you. And I want you to join more than 400,000 others to get a free subscription to my Live Your Best Life newsletter. All you got to do to get it is go to CoachMobley.com, CoachMobley.com. On that page, you'll see a form to fill out so you can get a free subscription. Sign up. When you get that, you got a free subscription. That's great. You'll get newsletters from me. People tend to like them a lot. You'll also be signed up to compete for a free 1 month of life coaching from me. All right. You're listening to the Darryl Mobley Show, your life coach on the radio. Stay tuned. When we come back, how to get work-life balance.
You can get salon quality services right in the comfort of your home with the BoomZip.com app. Tap the BoomZip app and beauty and wellness pros come to your home to provide you updos, blowouts, eyelash extensions, facials, mani-pedis, makeup application, and even yoga right in your own home. Plus, you get 25% off your first booking and you'll be automatically entered to win a free $100 shopping spree. Download the app today at BoomZip.com/app. That's BoomZip.com/app.
Hey, no. They don't teach this stuff in school.
And who do you propose teach this class?
You're on the air with Darryl Mobley, your life coach on the radio.
Welcome back to the Darryl Mobley Show, your life coach on the radio. I'm life coach Darryl Mobley, and I want you to reach me now by doing one of two things, either calling the show hotline at 833-9, or you can go to CoachMobley.com. For right now, let's get back to the 14 things you absolutely must do to get work-life balance. Number 2, I need for you to develop your vision book. See, a vision book, for those of you unaware, is a very special book that contains words, pictures, images, and other stuff that represents a visualization of the life you want to live, that life you want in pictures. Your brain will work for you 24/7. It will attempt to achieve everything contained in your subconscious mind. But here's the key. To leverage your amazing brain power, you need to keep vivid images of what you want your life to be fresh in your mind's eye. Your vision book will help you do that. I have developed my vision book that when you complete it will balance your everyday and will help you stay focused on the life you want to live. You'll be able to get your dream on. Here's where you can go to get it. You can go to Coach Mobley, and if you look on that page, same page you go to get your free subscription, you'll see the words, My Vision Book. Click on that. It'll tell you how you can get your own best vision book and live your best life. This is the world's best vision book, if I may say so myself. And so I have. So that's number 2, develop your vision book. Number 3, you need to decide who you love. That's very important. A lot of people get it twisted, right? Who do you love? And when you find that list, when you develop that list, if you say, okay, here is the person, or here are the people that I love, then you carve out time each and every day to let that person or those people know how you feel about them each and every day. You see, people you love are worth that, right? Would you agree? Sure you would. So important. So whatever the list, if it's, a brother, a sister, a mother, a father, an uncle, an aunt, significant other, husband, wife, daughter, son, whatever, make sure you know who you love. See, part of living life successfully and living life on purpose is understanding and knowing those things, those people that are important to you, making a decision about it, and then living to that decision. So important. Number 4, the 14 things you absolutely must do to get work-life balance. I need you, again, pencil and paper at hand, to develop your 10 major life goals. Your 10 major life goals. Now, I can tell you, my 10 major life goals when I was 21 would have been different than my 10 major life goals when I was 31. Would have been different than my 10 major life goals when I was 40, right? Your 10 majors. Okay, write down for you as you stand in your world right now. What are your 10 major life goals? And then I want you to keep that list with you and always refer to it. Refer to it frequently. Look at it often. I want you to imprint your mind with your life goals. I should be able to walk up to you and say, what are your life goals? And assuming that you want to share them with me, you'd have them on you. And I want you to not just have them in your mind. I want you to be able to look at them. I want your brain to have to go through the process of looking at it, processing what it sees, those words, what your life goals are, processing what it sees, and letting then the mind play with that knowledge. Why? Because you're going to find it easier to stay on track and be happy with the track you're on when your mind, your subconscious, your conscious, your actions, your thoughts, everything is oriented towards your 10 life goals. So remember, 10 major life goals, and keep that list with you always. Number 5, limit your TV watching or screen time. TV viewing, time in front of a screen, with very few exceptions, takes away your energy, your time, your initiative, and your engagement in the greatest blessing of all, real life. I'm sure you have more important things to do in your life than to be a couch potato or a screen jockey. Limit your screen time. Do it. Not only for your work-life balance, but also for your mind. Allowing your mind to be free, to be creative. See, when you're looking at things, your mind has to do less creating. unless they're words, actually. If you're looking at pictures and images online or on the TV, the jokes are predetermined. You look at a sitcom, for example. The laugh track is there. The comedy is obvious, or the drama, or they play the music to create drama. They're doing the thinking for you, which means your mind is not doing that. There's a place for that, but too much of it makes you weak. Very, very, very weak. All right. We have a question via our message hotline, and bring it to me. What do we got?
Coach Mobley, this is Lori from Jacksonville. What should I not put on my list of the things I want to be, do, or have? Is anything off limits?
All right. So Lori from, is it Jacksonville?
Jacksonville,
from
yes.
Jacksonville. Okay, great. Lori from Jacksonville wants to know what she should not put on her list of 100 things to do, be, have, or experience. That is the first of the 14 things you absolutely must do to get work-life balance, right? Write that list down. That is the first thing. She wants to know what shouldn't go in there. Is anything off limits? So the short answer, Lori, is that nothing is off limits. Now let's just stop for a second. On the one hand, you asked me that question, Lori, and I'm thrilled because it suggests you're going to have a robust list. You may have 200 things on there. On the other hand, maybe you're approaching it with a fear or concern. Here's the thing, Lori. The only things that should go on that list should be things you want to do, be, have, or experience in your time on this earth. The things that should not go on that list is anything you don't want to do, be, have, or experience in your time on this earth. The reason this list is so important is because it puts into motion all the power of the universe to help you reach your goals. I can tell you from personal experience, and maybe one day I will, or the experience of all of my clients whom I asked to do this. Once you put in writing what you want to do, be, have, or experience, what you want to do, be, have, or experience in your time on this earth, things start moving in your favor. So yes, Lori, just to be specific, you want to have information about, I don't know if Lori's married, not married, kids, not kids. I don't know any situation with Lori, but if you want to put down something about your personal relationships, you want to put down something about kids. Maybe you want to have a certain number of kids, whatever. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to get certain jobs. Maybe there's education. Maybe there's money. Maybe there are hobbies. Maybe there are other experiences. Maybe you want to see certain things. Some people want to see the Eiffel Tower. Some people want to see, want to see Rome. I remember one of the things I wanted to do, I didn't make it on my list, I did it though, was I wanted to be in Rome and sitting there eating gelato on the street side in Rome on a sunny day. So I remember doing that. I remember thinking, wow, this is one of those things I really want to do. So nothing gets in the way of what you want to do, be, have, or experience, Lori. Anything that you want to do, be, have, or experience goes on the list. If it's personal and private, it goes on the list. It's your list. Okay? You're not going to share this with anybody. And if you become my client, you may want to share it with me, but you're not going to share it with anybody. This is your list. We want to make sure that at the end of the time, while you're on this earth, that you accomplish everything that you want. And you got to be brave enough to put it down. And number 6, let's get back to number 6 on the 14 things. You need to keep a journal so that you can document the people, the places, the things, the goals, the activities that are important to you. You should also keep a tally of all the challenges you face, your successes, wins, losses, all those things. This is going to become your most important assets. And again, you can get a journal, a very special journal, by going to CoachMobley.com. Again, on the page, when you see it says journal, click on that. You can get your journal that way. The remainder of the 14 things you need to do to have work-life balance. Your life is going to be so much better. We'll be right back.
Get an expert guide by your side. Book a life coach at BoomZip.com. BoomZip's life coaches are experts in dating, marriage, divorce, breakups, parenting, anxiety, weight loss, and professional advancement. Don't wait any longer. You get just one life. Start living your best life. Get your BoomZip app from Google Play or the App Store. Use code HAPPY and get up to 25% off your first service. That's code HAPPY. BoomZip.com.
He's been called the best life coach on the planet.
He's the definition of a prodigy.
Darryl Mobley is all yours right now.
Welcome back to the Darryl Mobley Show, your life coach on the radio. I'm life coach Darryl Mobley, and I want you to reach out to me by calling the show hotline, or going to CoachMobley.com. Going to CoachMobley.com. Click on it, you'll see a form. It'll show you if you want to reach out to me. You do that. You send messages to me. And I know we have a message now that has come in. What do we got? What's the request?
Coach Mobley, Dieter here from Minneapolis. I missed the part of the show where you talked about why we need a vision book. I've never heard of a vision book, and I want to know more.
Is that Minneapolis?
Yes.
Dieter from Minneapolis. You know, this is the first Dieter to ever call me or reach out to me on one of my shows. I've never had a Dieter, at least not knowingly, had a Dieter ever ask me a question in any of my speeches I've given, presentations I've given. So, Dieter, you're in rare air right now, my friends. So, Dieter from Minneapolis wants to know more about the vision book. So, a vision book, Dieter, and anybody else who might have missed, a vision book is a book that you're going to fill with pictures and images and other information that represents a visualization of the life you want to live. Okay? So that's number one. Number two, it leverages the fact that the brain ignites with imagery, and the brain is active 24/7. We want your subconscious and your conscious working to help you achieve your goals. The vision book allows you to do that. I have developed a vision book called My Vision Book, which you can get that vision book by going to CoachMobley.com, where you see My Vision Book. And it is wonderful. I first developed it for myself some years ago, and now it has been used by people all over the country and all over the world to help them reach their goals. That's what the vision book does, Dieter, and anybody else out there that was in the bathroom when I was talking. Sorry, Dieter, just had to tell him what was going on. All right, let's keep going with the 14 things you absolutely must do if you want work-life balance. And by the way, you should want work-life balance. If your life is not balanced, you're not living at the highest level. Your life is sweetest when it's lived in balance. All right, number 7 of the 14 things, I want you to do something that you find fun at least once a week. Some people like running. Some people like fishing. Some people like skiing. Some people like reading. Some people like whatever it is you're into. At least once a week, make sure you do something that you find fun. Very important that you do, that you personally find fun. Again, maybe it's doing crossword puzzles. Maybe it's coloring books. I don't know what your thing is. I want you to know what that thing is, and I want you to do it if it's fun for you. Number 8, carve out time on at least 3 days a week to exercise. All you need is 30 minutes of activity, and that's going to make a huge difference in your fitness, your health, your quality of life. And we want to live on this earth as healthy as we can for as long as we can. We have a role to play in that, and I want you to play the proper role. Exercise at least 3 times a week, at least 30 minutes at a time. Here's why, once again, so that you can live your best life. Number 9, when you're facing competing demands, should I do this or should I do that? Should I go here or should I go there? I want you to ask yourself this question. What is the cost to me? Which one will move me closer to my life goals? You see, the answer to those questions, will tell you which one to choose. Again, the question to be asked when you're faced with competing demands, what is the cost to me? That's not necessarily in monetarily terms, okay? Which one of the options, the competing demands, will move me closer to my life goals? Number 10, I need you to let go of the dream stealers. You know what the dream stealers are. Dream stealers are those people, those things, those habits of behavior you might have or habits of thought that you have that are holding you back from achieving your goals. Here's the simple truth. It's as true today as it was when you were a little kid and probably first heard this. You cannot soar with the eagles if you hang with turkeys or vultures. You cannot soar with the eagles if you hang with turkeys or vultures. In your life, you know what the turkeys are, right? Those are the people with no goals, no ambition, unwilling to work. You know those people, right? They are just blah. They don't do anything new. Every day is the same as it ever was. Those people, they're the turkeys. You're not going to fly high if you hang with them. Or vultures. You know what the vultures are? These are the people who delight in telling you what can't be done, how it won't work. These are the conspiracy theory people out there. There's always some greater power in control, and you can't rise above them, so why are you trying? Those people, you know who they are, all right? And They know who they are. If they don't know who they are, that's their fault. I don't care. The fact is, you must let go of the dream stealers. Let them go. You will not get where you want to get as long as you're hanging with them. Again, dream stealers are people, and that can be family members as well. Things, mental habits, ways of thinking, or physical habits, and anything else that holds you back from achieving your highest possibility. Number 11 of the 14 things you absolutely must do in order to live life in balance. Stop any activities you currently take part in that are non-priorities. Stop any activities you currently take part in that are non-priorities. What this requires you to do is to know what your priorities are. What are the things in your life that are most important? And by the way, I'm a big believer in pencil and paper, writing things down, because the act of aggressively, writing is an aggressive act, and the act of aggressively putting down in writing what you're about, your priorities, man, it tells the world, it tells the universe, it tells the powers that you're going to have this, you're going to do this. So stop any activities you take part in that are non-priorities. Again, that means you have to know what your priorities are. Number 12, focus on the important things in your life. Focus on the most important things in your life. Here's how we get there. Here's the question. And I live this way every single day. I ask myself this every single day. What things are you unwilling to do? Let me apologize. Let me try it again. What things are you unwilling to die having left undone? So you get that point? What are the things that when your time is up and they say, okay, it's time to go, and you say, okay, have I done this? What are the things that you're unwilling to die having left undone? Those are the most important things in your life. That can be things you do with those you love, activities you want to be involved in, things you want to accomplish. What are the things that are most important to you? Number 13 of the 14 things that lead you to a sweet, sweet life of balance. Number 13, call at least 2 friends, call, text, however, each and every weekend. See, too often we have these friends and their memories, which is great. But when asked, when was the last time you reached out to them, you don't remember, or you forgot about it, or maybe it was just their birthday 6, 9, 12 months ago, whatever. Call or reach out to, in other ways, 2 friends, family members if they're your friends, each and every weekend. You may spend 5 minutes chatting or texting. You may spend 50 minutes. Doesn't matter. Reach out to them. You will stay connected. You're going to build the ties that last forever. These relationships are good for you mentally. They're also good for your heart. The heart that's in your body and the heart that represents the passions that control you, that you allow to sustain you. Relationships are great. I want you to reach out to at least 2 friends. It can be 2 different ones every weekend. However you do it, reach out to them. I started doing that. It was fantastic. Man, you hear from people and you hear about their life and you talk and it's just you realize what you love about them. It's really great. Number 14, I want you to do one of 2 things. Either join a mastermind group or get a life coach who will encourage you in your quest for work-life balance. A life coach can be an accountability buddy. Such a person or such a group will keep you honest and hold you to a high standard. So those are the 14 things you absolutely must do to get work-life balance. It's so important that you involve yourself in each of these 14. Don't skip one of them. Now, here's the deal. I have an observation about work-life balance. Real good observation about work-life balance. I'm going to cover that in the next segment. I'm going to talk to you about my observation about work-life balance, and I'm going to share with you a bit about what you need to do as the creator of your own life's journey. Because as you know, you are most important in your life's journey. But I want to remind you one more time, please go to CoachMobley.com. For those of you who don't know how to spell my name, that's a shame. But anyway, CoachMobley. Go there, sign up for the free subscription to my Live Your Best Life newsletter. I like a lot of people on my newsletter. You'll be one of more than 400,000. And I also want to give you a chance to win 1 month of free life coaching from me. When we come back, we're going to blow the lid off this work-life balance. This is the Darryl Mobley Show, your life coach on the radio. Be right back.
Get an expert guide by your side. Book a life coach at boomzip.com. BoomZip's life coaches are experts in dating, marriage, divorce, breakups, parenting, anxiety, weight loss, and professional advancement. Don't wait any longer. You get just one life. Start living your best life. Get your BoomZip app from Google Play or the App Store. Use code HAPPY and get up to 25% off your first service. That's code HAPPY. Boomzip.com.
Often blunt.
Go on.
Sometimes scary.
Go on.
And always on your side.
I'm a pretty good guy, and I hope you'll be pleasantly surprised how much fun we can have together.
Darryl Mobley is your life coach on the radio.
Welcome back to the Darryl Mobley Show, your life coach on the radio. In this, our final segment of the show, we're going to really put a capper. We're going to just really do great things with work-life balance. Today's topic, as you know, were the 14 things you absolutely must do in order to live a life in balance, to have work-life balance. And that is important because you can't truly be happy if you don't have work-life balance. What I've observed is that people get so caught up in work that they forget to live a full life. Then there are those people who get so caught up in personal stuff that they don't live a solid, satisfying life professionally. Either one of those, to me, is unacceptable. I promise you that when you up-level your life with the 14 action steps I've shared, you will get the benefits that will flow, incredible benefits that will flow from your work-life balance. Those benefits will include you're going to attract more positive people and opportunities in your life. And you cannot, there's no price you can put on the fact that when opportunities come to you, like as if you're a magnet. That's what you want. You want good things, good people, good opportunities coming to you. You will become more passionate about your family and your key relationship, about your friends, your career. You become more passionate about you. That's kind of important. You'll become a master at making time work for you so that you can do better, do more in less time. And the more you can do in less time, the more you can do. You got time for everything. Here's the truth. You are the creator of your life's journey. It's true. It's true. In a free society, you are the creator of your life's journey. No matter what other influences you have on your life, you by far are the number one influencer of your life. What it does, what you do, how well it goes, what happens, it's you. It's not the man, it's not the money, it's not where you're from, not the gender, there are a lot of things that weigh on what you accomplish. But the number one most important thing in a runaway is you, what you do, what you think, what you are. Here's my little secret to you. Perhaps the best way to create your life's journey, your best life, is to visualize the life you want. As I said to you earlier, your brain will work 24/7 for you. It does not shut off. It will seek to achieve everything contained in your subconscious mind. The key to this knowledge, to leveraging your amazing brain power, is for you to use visualization that is in line with what you want in your life. When your brain power is aligned with your goals, your dreams, your possibilities, you are certain to take your life far beyond where you can ever have thought. You'll be much more. You'll be living your best life. Creating your My Vision book can become your most valuable visualization tool. Now, you know that I designed a My Vision book and trademarked My Vision book. It's only available at CoachMobley.com. Go to that page. You'll see it where it says Vision Book or My Vision Book. Just click on it, read about it, and you take it from there. The truth is, I want you to capture your dreams. I want you to reach all your goals. I want you to live your ideal, your best life. I want you happy. I know that your mind responds to visual stimulation, so I'm giving you the tools to live that great life that's possible. Using My Vision Book will get your goals in line and will energize your emotional construct. Your emotions, when you combine them with focused action, are the energy that allow you to use the law of attraction along with your talents in every area of your life. Today, as you know, we have covered 14 powerful areas that when you put them all together, you'll live a wonderful life, work-life balance. The first area I mentioned to you was to write down the 100 things you want to do, be, have, or experience during your time on this earth. Dream big, my friends. This is your chance. This is you. Nobody can hold you back. What you write down is what you're telling the universe. I want to do, I must do, I will do. Be, have, or experience. Number 2, I want you to develop your vision book. I mentioned that to you. Again, go to CoachMobley.com. You'll see my vision book. Click on it there. Be easy for you to do that. Number 3, I want you to decide who you love. Very important. Who do you love? That's a question you should be able to answer bing, 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 just like that. If you have to think about it, go sit in a room by yourself, figure it out, and come out when you're ready to go. Number 4, you got to develop your 10 major life goals. Maybe you have more, but I want you to come up with at least, listen, you got one life. You got to have at least 10 major life goals. So important. Number 5, limit your screen time. Limit the TV watching. Limit that stuff, because that viewing of the screen, they used to call it the boob tube, right? As in boobs watch, or it makes a boob of you. Here's the deal. It will take away your energy, your time, your initiative, your engagement in real life. And that's the game you got to win, the game of real life. Number 6, I want you to keep a journal. We talked about that. Again, for more information on that, you can go to CoachMobley.com. You'll see the word journal on the page. Click on that. You'll learn all about it. Good stuff. Fantastic. It works. Okay. Number 7, do something that you find fun at least once a week. Number 8, carve out time on at least 3 days a week to exercise. You want to do 5 days a week? So be it. You want to do 7? That's your business. But at least 3 days a week, I want you to exercise for your physical and mental well-being. Number 9, when facing competing demands, what do I want you to do? Ask yourself the questions. What's the cost to me, and which one will move me closer to my life goals? That's why you have to know your life goals, see, so you can answer these questions. See, this all begins with you knowing your priorities, what your goals are. Once you know that, everything falls into place. Number 10, I want you to let go of the dream stealers. Who are those? Those are the people, things, habits, again, physical habits and mental habits that you have that are holding you back from achieving your goals. Don't hang with turkeys or vultures. Number 11, stop any activities you currently take part in that are non-priorities. Stop any activities you're currently doing that are just not priorities, not important. Number 12, focus on the important things in your life. Again, you have to decide what those are, and that's what the earlier questions were about. Once you do that, it becomes easy. It just takes a discipline to focus on them. Number 13, I want you to call at least 2 friends every weekend. I want you to stay connected. I want you to keep the bonds that matter strong. And number 14, finally, get a mastermind group, get in one, or get a life coach who will encourage you, who will allow you, who will enable you to stay true to your quest for work-life balance. Those are the 14 things you absolutely must do to have work-life balance. You miss out on them, you're missing out on things. That's important. Today we have covered a lot of things. I told you life is sweetest when lived in balance. I told you that success leaves clues. I don't want you to take a journey through failure. I want you to take a journey through success. The way to do that is look at the clues that others who have succeeded have left. Follow those clues. I told you need to have a vision book. That's a key tool in your arsenal. I want you to decide things, your priorities, your major life goals, who you love. So important. And I want you to every day wake up, walk out into the world, and just know this. If you're hanging with the turkeys or the vultures who pick your bones like vultures, they pick the meat off your bones. They just take your energy away, those vultures really get on my nerves. You're not going to be able to soar, and I want you to soar. So super important that you understand exactly what's happening when you go out there. Life is not supposed to be easy. It's hard so that only those who really want the best from it can get it. I need you to understand that. And when you understand that, you will really, really, really launch yourself into great, great, great happiness. Boy, what a day. We've covered such a lot. Let's do it again next show. Same bat time, same bat channel. Remember this, my friends. In life, you don't get what's fair. You don't get what's good. You don't get what's nice. You don't get what you deserve. You don't get what you wish for, and you do not get what you need. You don't get what's fair. You don't get what's good. You don't get what's nice. You don't get what you deserve. You don't get what you wish for. You don't get what you need. You know what you get? In life, my friends, you get what you do, period. Make the person you see in the mirror, that's you. Do the right things, and you will win at the game of life. It's so important that you just embrace that. Make that person you see do these things. It will change your life. You'll be happier, wealthier in all sorts of ways. Okay, so important. I want you to do this. You ready? All right. Believe, think, act, win, and say it with me. Enjoy life. Hey, wife, I love you and the kids. See you soon. Bye-bye now, everybody.
He's the bulldog of work-life balance, and he's all yours.